Hello friends, and welcome to my Burncycle playthrough. I want to start by saying this video is not a tutorial video, and I will not be covering any of the rules. It will simply be a gameplay video on hard mode. The main additional feature of hard mode is that threat advances by 1 whenever a bot becomes detected. My team today consists of Crash, Gyro, and Firewall. And the captain is Zook. For the sake of convenience, I will be putting objective beads on guards that have keys instead of putting keys under them. The mission I'm playing today is Toupee Day, which for floor 1, at 2 players, has the objective that the command module has to access the terminal in the equipment room, which I put an objective bead on as a reminder. For the starting builds, I have chosen to have Gyro start with long reach and extenders, as well as an extra reserve chip for an additional 2 power. The combination of these two abilities will allow Gyro to quickly unlock multiple doors along the way, which will let Crash quickly get into the terminal to complete the objective on floor 1. Gyro won't need many dice to accomplish this, thanks to Crash's command module ability. Firewall's starting build has him unlocking Rerouter to consistently keep threat down and gain power to support the team. Much of Firewall's goal on floor 1 is going to be moving the command module. Without any further ado, let's look at our imperatives and begin the gameplay. So Gyro's is bandwidth throttling. Next time, an action chip or captain action chip would degrade on the Burncycle, and there is at least one physical utility or tech chip in the Burncycle to grade one of those chips of your choice instead. So you don't get rid of general actions right away. Sounds good. And then Firewalls is Deadbolt. The next time your agent brute forces a keypad, their AP check is increased by +2. And we begin. So Gyro gets 4 dice, and we'll start by trying to unlock this door. So I shuffle this keypad. Let's actually see what my Burncycle looks like. So I shuffle these up and place them out here. Okay, so my last action chip is the captain chip. Good to know. I'm going to take this as a utility action instead, and I am going to optimize it here. So that puts a ping on the network, or I ignore it. I actually don't want to ignore the ping on the network. I think putting 1 ping on the network early is actually good, because it means that they don't roll the die on the first turn. So I'm going to choose to not ignore it and unlock the door like that. I move straight on through. This becomes a die, and a guard appears. I should also actually look at the guards that are available, but for now, 4, I become detected because I got seen, and threat goes up by 1. Well, let's look at the other guards. We have the hamster, the bulldog, and the walker. Okay, so I just became detected. Move on to my next one. I'm going to try and unlock this door as a keypad action. This one's not optimized, so I can't ignore anything. I can either roll the die or try and get in by the 2 AP check. I'm going to try and get in with a 2 AP check. I'm going to roll 3 dice. And that's 2. Because a 2 blanks is a 1. So get in through there. And go here. And I'm still detected because I was detected at the start. I only have 1 die left. I want to get through this door and then move one space to get out of the way. So I'm gonna, but I don't have any utility chips left, so it's not likely I'm gonna be able to unlock this door. I'm still gonna take the utility action regardless, because I want to get out of the way. So keypad action, look at it. It's a die, so I might actually be able to do it. Let's find out. Roll the die. It is a utility, which is honestly one of the worst results. And my last action is here. Instead of losing 1 power, I'm going to advance threat by 2. Puts me up to 3. And I'm going to take a movement action, rolling 1 die. Move 1. Two, 3. Becomes detected, increases threat by 1, which means the CEO adds 2 pings to the network, and then activates all pings. That completes Gyro's physical turn. We're going to go to the network, where Gyro will go blue, increase network level by 1, blue, blank, blank, purple, blank, blank, purple, like that, because I don't want to get in the... You know what, I'm just going to go blank, blank. Because if I go, and I'm going to skip the purple, I'm not going to move on the purple, because I don't want to deny Firewall his ability to get to this hub. I want to make it easier for him to hit the hubs. Degrade the Burncycle, roll his die. We got a 3. Because it's a general, I have to choose one of these of my choice. I'm going to choose to degrade the physical. That gives 2 power to Gyro and completes this imperative. We go to Firewall's turn. And Firewall has 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do a movement action. Yeah, I'm gonna roll 4 dice on a movement action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes it here. Awareness stays here. I'm going to take my second action as a keypad action. Rolling this die. That is a utility again. So my third action is going to be a keypad action. And it's unlocked. So just kind of walk on in. My last action will be a move action, where I roll 1 die plus the +2 here. 3 total. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. I collect this cash here, which is Gorilla Glue. Pretty useful. Not necessarily for Crash, but it can be useful for the rest of my team. And that ends the physical turn for Firewall, puts us onto the network. Blue will go here, which will reduce threat by 1. And blank, blank, purple doesn't do much. Let's go blank, slot this in, green, reduce threat by 1. Then purple, go here. Degrade the Burncycle. 2, which is here. CEO's turn. Guards. Detected. Here. Deals 1 damage here. These are clear. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't move, doesn't move. Pings 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll the die. And that is increase their signal strength, and that completes their turn there. +2 for threat. And we move on to bot's turn again. Gyro is currently in an interesting position. I'm about to lose this to drain, so there's no reason for me not to put this up. I could actually avoid drain, regretting a little bit not having a second utility here. I'm going to go... I mean, it's fine. I have 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I still have crash, so I don't have to worry too much unless it's a jam. So I'm going to go roll 2 dice for movement on my first action. 3 total, which is cool. I'm just going to go 1 and lose these other 2 dice. Grab this here. I'm going to try and unlock this door. Didn't roll this. It's a free pass, so I'm just going to take it. Obviously this was never cleared. Because he was seeing me the entire time. Free pass in. It goes... this stays here because it doesn't follow me into a save zone. Optimized utility action on this terminal using command module. Reduce that by 1, and I'm going to go for 2 and 3 here. I got a 2, so I reduced that by 1. I'm going to choose not to apply these as 2. I'm going to choose not to apply these as 1. And that completes the objective, which means that we get 3 power for each of my bots. Puts them both up to 8. And my last action is going to be a physical action. I'm going to move with these 2 plus the 2 here. Gonna move like that. Move here. Actually, I'm going to move here. Because I don't necessarily mind breaking through the door and breaking through this wall and then walking through. It's probably the fastest way to get into here. Firewall goes. And firewall has 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My first action will be to draw a network card. Lets me reduce threat on purple 1, so good to keep in mind. Yeah, that's going to be a very powerful one. My 8 dice will be towards breaking the hole in this wall with the +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then with the +2, that's enough. I've become detected. here and get detected again here. So +1 to threat because I'm detected. I get to keep 2 of my dice because I didn't use them. My next action is going to be to draw 2 network cards. And my last action is going to be 2 dice on a physical to move. We're looking at 4 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the network. Blue gets me. Blue gets me here. Purple gets me here. Reduce threat by 1. Green gets me here. Triggers this, which lets me set my network level to 3. And then purple gets me here, which lets me trigger this and reduce threat by 2. I still haven't completed this imperative, and I roll the network the Burncycle die to degrade. 5 is 1, and I complete my turn there. Goes back to the CEO's turn. This one is the one that's going to get activated first, because I want to get this to move out of the way. So this is going to pursue here, clearing that. This is then going to pursue here. This doesn't move, this doesn't move. And network, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Roll the die once. Increase signal strength and transfer. Only 1 transfer looks like. And then threat goes up by 2. Gyro's turn. And we're just going to pass on Gyro's turn by drawing 4 network cards. Or I guess 5 network cards, choosing 2. So I'm just going to increase my network strength by 1 again. Nope, that's not how that works. This would go here. I wasn't on green, I was on purple. So yeah, just go there. And degrade. 5 is 1. Firewall. What are you going to do, Firewall? I think you're going to draw 2 network cards to start. Then we're going to go... Oh, Firewall needed to spend power last round. So he spent 4 on 2 dice. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. And we're going to roll all of this on my second action as a movement. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With 2 it can be a 9. Yeah, let's make it 9. Puts that here. I become detected, and my awareness is here. That goes up by 1. One, two, three, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Currently, they're both equidistant to my awareness, so I can choose which one of them will go after it. And my next action will be to draw 2 network cards, keeping 1. Turn any one terminal into a mainframe terminal. Discard imperative collective power, which I think is good. Hitting blue 1 is impossible currently though, so makes that one really bad actually. So I'm just going to discard it. And my last action is going to be draw a network card. I could, I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to actually do a movement action on 2, because there's no reason to draw another network card. So on the network, I'm going to go green 1 here, reduce threat by 1. Purple goes here. I would love to bump into him just to reduce his network strength, but that would make me detected, and then he wouldn't move, and I need him to move. So green and then purple. Reduce threat one more time. And degrade the Burncycle. It's my choice. I don't really care much for networks right now. So let's do that. Okay, now we go into the corporation's turn. This will pursue here. 1, 2, 3. And this one will move 1, 2, 3, 4, facing this way. This one doesn't move, this one doesn't move. This one's already moved, so we move into networks pings. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Roll the die. And we increase that by 1. And that goes up by 2 because of the end of round. Go back to Gyro's turn. Gyro, once again, doesn't do anything. I should spend some time on the network with them. Wish I could just get my turn and get firewall through, but no, can't do that. So we're gonna go 4 network cards, discard 1. I can ignore all of these blues, so this is the only one that matters. So this is my IP, and I'm going to go purple, increase signal strength, green, and then purple to reduce threat by 1. I could have triggered this, but I don't think moving them back to the center does very much, so just ignore the rest of these. And we move on to Firewall's turn. Okay, here we are on floor 2. Most things have been set up. Gyro still needs to get a new objective. I have not completed or denied my objective, my imperative for Firewall, so that stays where it is. And we have low battery. The next upgrade your agent route's power must be an advanced or elite die, so not the worst for Gyro. And my new guards are a hamster in this room, this hamster with a key, and the bulldog. All level 2, thanks to Zook. And this door is unlocked. This door is still locked because of the choices I made in the last floor. I could have spent some of these actions to unlock this door. I probably should have, but I didn't. And now I'm going to face the consequences for that. the objective this floor is to get the command module to this objective marker, have them use an action to pick it up, and then come back to the elevator. And that is what I'm going to do. I do have to reboot the Burncycle soon. And as a result, I'm actually going to put this here. I'll put this guy here. Because I need to get into 3 different rooms before, I need to try to get into 3 different rooms before the Burncycle reboots. And it's currently Gyro's turn. So let's begin. So first and foremost, Gyro will try and unlock the door using my first action. I have 8 dice to work with. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, unlock this door for sure. Hopefully it's not jammed. It is in fact jammed. I literally can't open the door, so I do nothing. My second action will be, since I can't open this door, period, I'm going to try and make my way over to this door. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With my +2 and 8 dice, that should be doable. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 11 total. Let's see where I actually want to go. Because I'm almost inclined to go down here just to lure these guys away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because that's in within 2 of this and this, so I can unlock both of these doors just fine. I was seen, obviously, by this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here, so that goes up by 1. And I let that be the end of it. We go into routing power. I'm going to spend 4 to get an elite dice, and that gives me 1 power. Technically I do the rest of my turn first, but my network turn doesn't matter that much, I don't think. Boot this and reduce my network level by 1. Degrade the Burncycle here. Boop. 3 is 2. No, 3 is 4. It's the same. Moves into Firewall's turn. Firewall is going to go, and I'm going to try and break a hole in this wall. This will, if it succeeds, detect me. So break a hole here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 2 is 10. So I become detected here. Grab my thing that I lost. Whatever that is. There you go. Punch a hole through the wall. So that goes up by 1. This becomes a die. Let's see what's inside. Door locks behind me. Doesn't do anything. The network, I'm going to crash into here, get booted, they go down by 1, and I become detected. This means that I can have him move through this way instead of into here. And then degrade the Burncycle. That happens there. Guard's turn. First one is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get hit for 2. I also got a cache. Let me grab that real fast. Pretty nice helmet. I'm actually going to use that pretty nice helmet to reduce that power loss to 0. And so now I didn't lose any power. This one is going to go 1, 2, 3. And pings will activate, goes here. 1, 2, 3. Roll the die once. We're looking at increased signal strength, unfortunately. And then there it goes up by 2, which means I finally trigger my second ability, deactivate the first Burncycle slot. So lose that and all the associated dice. Or all the associated chips. And we move back into my turn. I'm going to finally reboot the Burncycle. So we're looking at pressing this reboot button and increasing threat by 2. So now all doors are level 2, which does very little. I can't route power first to get my new slots, so let's see what happens. 1, 2. Shuffle up. And let me begin. So the beginning of my turn, I can now route power to get another Burncycle slot, but I don't necessarily think I need to. I do still need to get my action chips actually. So from being in this room is a utility. And that's it. And we're going to go physical, utility here, and tech physical here. Again, I don't necessarily think getting threat is worse than losing power, so I'm just going to get rid of the captain chip right away. I have no reason not to. Yet. I still need to explore this area, get rid of all of the guards over here so that I can safely get the command module in there. So I'm going to try and unlock this door. Is optimized, but that doesn't help too much. It's going to cost a tech, a utility, and a power to get through the old-fashioned way. Thankfully, I have Crash as the command module, so I'm going to spend my 5 dice, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to roll all 5 dice on a brute force action. Uh, 5, 6 is enough normally. I'm not going to use these because I have a +2. So open this door, slide on in, we'll roll these dice. Door locks behind me, and the terminal is a mainframe. I don't use these. My next action is going to be to move. With a 1, that's not enough, so I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to not use either of those and then move again. And really just hope for something that's not a 1. Well, I got a 1 again, so grab that. See what I get. When doing a terminal action, you may use it to reduce. Sounds good. I'll definitely be using that on this mainframe. Joke. That completes my turn. My physical turn anyway. My network turn, I'm gonna go blue, gain 1 power. Then blank blank. About to hit the core. It's gonna be very fun. Then before I degrade, I'm gonna spend 2 power to unlock this Burncycle slot. And then degrade. 2, because of course. That ends my turn. Goes to Firewall. I am going to take this and put it here. Unlock this. That cost me a ping. I know I didn't say it out loud, but I did it. Moves in with my free move. Roll this. Gain a power. This is going to command module. My second action is going to be physical. And I'm going to take my 4 dice here. And my 2 yellows. I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This stays here because it's a safe zone. My next action is going to be to unlock this door. I'm going to brute force this lock, and I'm going to roll 0 dice and fail. But because I did the action, I gain 1 power. And my last action is going to be to draw a network card, because why not? Get a terminal action and resolve it at 1 AP at no cost is something that I'm interested in resolving if I can. Go blue here, reduce that by 1. Then go purple. Then blank would get me detected. Let's go purple, blank, blank, and then reduce that by 1 again. And roll the die, 2. And pass the turn to the corporation. Resolve this. Resolve this. And that's all of the cards. Pings. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And boop. They crash. I get booted. Become detected. Threat goes up by 1. And then threat goes up by 2, triggering this ability, which is all agents without imperatives draw an imperative. So everybody. Woo, free power. Gyro gets, the next time your agent takes an optimized physical action, you do not get the optimized action benefit. Sounds good. And the next time your agent takes a keyback action, they cannot use the brute force action. What is with anti-brute force and firewall? in this playthrough. Sounds good. And we go back to my turn. So, no physical optimization for me is perfectly fine. I'm going to take this physical action. I'm going to put a physical action here. I'm going to use my first action to draw a network card. I'm going to use my second action with my 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to 1, 2, 3 is what I need, so I'm just going to roll 4 dice on movement. 4. 1, 2, 3. And I have a 4th point, which I can use anywhere, but I'm not going to use it here because there's no reason to. My next action is going to be to take a terminal action here. I don't have a tech, so I can't I'm not going to optimize it. But I do get one of these options for free. And gain 4 power seems like a good one to grab. The other option is draw a mod card, which is like gain 2 power. And decrease the CEO's network level by 1, which actually might be good, but for now it's not. Oh, the CEO's network level has been reduced by 1 because it booted me. Important to remember. So this is used up. And I also grabbed this because it was within 2 of me when I was here. Air horn, very useful. My last action is going to be a keypad action here. I can put 2 pings on the network. Okay, so I double checked. I don't have to put a ping on the network if all of the pings are on the network to resolve the input, so I'm going to add ping to the network, and that's it. It resolves, and I get my move in. Okay, so now we're on to my network phase on my turn. Gyro's IP will move here, increasing my network level by 1. Then I go to purple, which is here. Then I go blank blank, which is here. Purple here lets me resolve this. Discarding a guard and play and replace it with a guard 1 level lower. I think this guard is a good one to replace because it's in the way. And blank blank lets me go here to increase my network level once again, because I think I want to be able to fight their pings as well. They have been getting in the way of me resolving other network cards, so might as well do that as opposed to nothing. And then I degrade the Burncycle. Let's see what that is. It's a choose. Now you might be thinking I'm going to choose one of these, but I'm actually not. I don't necessarily care for keypad actions right now, and the blanks are really good for resolving network cards, so I'm going to remove the utility chip at the beginning instead. And that completes my turn there. Goes to Firewall's turn. Firewall is currently here. Currently having a good old time. And I think I'm just going to go network cards. Looking at discard network card in play or mod. I'm sorry, discard guard in play or mod. My physical action is going to be to move Crash here, grabbing this thing, getting a card, which is Kung Fu Knower. Unfortunately, I can't use it with Crash being the command module and all. But what I can do is spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, these to defeat this by taking a strike action. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately not enough. Threat goes up by 1. And with that, I'll take my last action as a keypad action here. I'm going to resolve it. I didn't use a brute force action. I'm going to choose not to walk through the door, but I do get my 2 power for it. I did resolve this by not doing that, by the way, so 1, and then I have to spend my power somewhere. I also have completely forgotten that I had a red die, so I'm gonna have to deal with that loss for now. But then just kind of remember it next time. That completes my turn. So I gained a power and then I spent 2 on the yellow die because I was overclocked. So here, my network actions for green. I'm looking to get 3 blue mostly, if I can. Which looks like it's something that's possible. So green first, boot this ping. Then purple. Then blank would boot the ping. I would boot myself. Blank is... Oh, I need 3 blue, so that's fine. Blank is draw mod. And then blank. That ends the turn there. My mod is current inverter. You may choose to use the Burncycle from right to left instead of left to right during the action and network steps of your turn, choosing which way to use it before starting each of these steps. Which can be very, very, very useful, especially as a network bot. Modifying the order in which I resolve the network can really let me hit those things. So I'm probably going to end up installing that instead of getting the power for it. But for now, I am going to spend 4 power to unlock my other 2 actions. When the Burncycle reboots, I'm going to want these actions because I'm tired of not having them. And I don't need dice for a while. And with that, we go to the corporation's turn. This is stunned, so it gets ignored. This is going to pull this one, should be. 1, 2, 3. 13. So this is actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Towards that. Because again, this is stunned, so it doesn't bother. And that's it for the guards. Pings activate. Goes here. Gets booted. Green gets detected, which is you. That goes up by 1 because of it. Then they roll the die once. They actually rolled it in twice. Increase threat level and increase network level again. Makes them very annoying to deal with. Gyro's turn. Oh. Choose. Still gonna choose that. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go red. 1 yellow. 7 blue. I'm gonna go red and a blue on optimize physical. Actually a red, just a single red, because it's guaranteed enough. 2. Then with the other optimized physical, I'm gonna take the rest of my dice and try and kill this guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I don't need this. So defeats this guard. Threat goes up by 1. I'm still detected. So nothing new there. And he gains a power. The rest of these go away. I'm going to try and open the store. It's a level 2 door. It's going to need 6 AP. Not likely I'm going to be able to get through it. 1, 2. Yeah. So my last action is going to be to draw a network card. This is something that I currently want to resolve, but for now I cannot. Network turn, go purple, purple, reduces threat by 1, blank blank, set this to 2, set this to 4, set this to 4. Degrade. 4 is here. Goes back to Firewall's turn, where we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Firewall will. This has grapple 2, which is going to make it a nightmare to get past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what I need to get past this thing. So I'm just going to roll all of my dice on +2 for movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has awareness of 3, so 1, 2, 3. Do another move of 2 for my second action. And my last action is going to draw a network card. Gain a key from the supply is going to be a very strong ability, if I can manage it. I don't have any action chips left, so that's it for that. We're going to go green is purple, reduce threat by 1. Purple, blank, reduce threat by 1. And degrade. 3 is that. I could have also skipped the purple and gone blank to get the key, but I don't think the key is super valuable to me right now at this very moment. So we're good. Guards go. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. This one's going to resolve 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have to go that way. We're gonna have to go that way. It's my choice which way it goes, so I'm gonna have it look this way at the very minimum. It goes back to gyro with all of her dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. She can easily get past this door. I'm just going to roll the strong ones on the store for a brute force action. That's a 7, 9 total. I only needed 6, so brute force passes. Opens the door, comes on in, surveils, gain a power. And my last action is going to be physical, move all of the rest of my dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Grab this for gyro. Pretty nice helmet. Get rid of the terminal bypass because it's useless. And degrade the Burncycle. I don't think it matters which one I degrade, but just in case. And we go into the network, which should have been first. So boot and boot. And now they're great. Then firewall goes. Firewall is going to move, has 3 blue and 2 yellow. I only have 1 action left. I can only use a general action to do that. I simply move. Got that. Choose not to move him. I can only transfer once per network move. And this is, I'm gonna go here actually. I don't necessarily care about the core as a firewall. Burncycle degrades. Corporation moves. This one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is going to be 1, 2, 3. CEO is 1, 2, 3. Transfers, nothing happens. And there goes up by 2. Back to the bot's turn, and I have to reboot. That goes up by 2. Which triggers CEO pings the network twice, degrade the leftmost active chip in the Burncycle. So 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look at that. Pings the network twice and then activates. So boots this. Transfers. And because purple was booted, gyro becomes detected, but threat doesn't go up by anything because I was already in play. I also get my reserve chips. With that, gyro gets to continue on with her turn. Utility it is, general action, have the command module pick up the thing. And then I'm going to roll some of my dice for movement to get myself in a position to unlock the store and then run back out. So I only need 3. And this is a this is optimized, so I only actually need 1. I'm just going to roll 1 blue, one yellow I mean. Well, I want to unlock it with gyro, right? So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. So Let's go 2 yellow and a blue, which on optimized physical should be enough. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are used up. Then I'm gonna go unlock the store. It's level 2. Need 6 AP to get through that. I'm gonna roll these 5 dice. This should be guaranteed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus the plus 2. I'm not going to take my free move through. Then I'm going to take these actions. Again, physical. Fuck it, I'm just going to take this. Move like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to leave these for another roll, because worst case scenario it's still a 1. And then last move is a move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My network turn goes here, increases signal strength by 1. Goes here, increases signal strength by 1. And oop. And move 1 here. Degrade. It's a 4, which is this one. Unfortunate, because as I mentioned, I like the blanks. Firewall goes. I will take a move action using 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm going to roll 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to move 1, 2 using Firewall's passive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to draw 2 4 network cards. Discarding 1. Don't know which one I want to discard yet, so I'm just going to figure it out when that happens. I'm green. This is the one I want to discard because it's the one that's least useful. Let's go blue. I can either go up 1 or to the side 1. Regardless, it's bad. So just blue here. Then purple 3. Very good. Reduce that by 2. Then boot this ping. And then green, which I'll go here, and then degrade the Burncycle. Here. CEO goes this one, 1, 2, 3. This one, 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's how that has to work. Pings go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No roll, so they transfer, which is just this one. That goes up by 2. I just need to get gyro here. So it's finally time that I unlock Power Walk for 2. Roll. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remove 2. Then draw 3 network cards. Network phase. There, blue, reduce threat by 1. Purple. Purple, hit the core, reduce threat by 1, increase power by 1, increase signal strength by 1. And then green, which is just here. And degrade the Burncycle. I actually completed the objective a while ago. My bad. Just gonna get the power boost now and then spend. I'm gonna say I spent it on dice. And just didn't use the dice. And that's floor 2. Okay, and with floor 3 we are good to go. We got the hamster here. We have a ghost here. And we have Zook, the captain. Zook's ability is his movement stat is equal to the number of active Burncycle slots plus 1. So he currently has a movement stat of 5. And he patrols towards the command module unless it's in a hiding spot. Also, whenever a bot becomes detected while within Zook's awareness, advanced threat by 2. So this turns the hard mode into 3 instead of 1 when being detected specifically by Zook, who is right here. That is going to be a problem. So my options are to either walk out this way and eat 6 threat, which would put me into a position where I'm probably going to lose, or walk around this way. The ghost is here, so I'm going to get hit anyway. So I think I might as well just eat the threat and have Firewall sit here in this room and just like work real hard on making that threat go down. I'm gonna set up like this. I also get new imperatives, so I have to do those first. Hopefully, thankfully I remembered. The next time your agent takes a terminal action, it might not be on a tech chip. Okay, sounds good. Probably never gonna come up. And next time your agent makes a keypad action, it must not be on a utility chip. Okay, very similar, very not gonna come up. Thankfully, didn't happen in the other direction. That would have been bad. So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to take this physical action from the team's reserve, and I'm going to move. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And with the physical action, if threat goes up by 6, what happens to me right now? I'll be at 21, and their CEO level is going to go up by to 3, and that's it. I actually don't think that's the absolute worst case scenario. So I am just going to save. We're at level 3 doors now. So I am going to move with 2 yellow and a red. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9 because of physical. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna keep it like this actually, because I can move through them anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Both become detected and threat goes up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 4, 6. This goes up to 3. And my second action is going to be trying to unlock this door. And I swear if this is jammed, I'm going to be very upset. It's not. I need 8 AP to get through it. 7 plus a yellow die plus 2 from my command module should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 2, that's enough without the blanks. So I'm going to keep my blanks. 4, 6, yeah. So I break through. I will use my free move in. He wouldn't be able to see me through the door, so he doesn't have situational awareness here, which means he doesn't get to track my awareness after that. 2 to roll. Gain a power, and there's a guard. The guard is here on A. And that goes there. I do gain 1 power, so I'm good there. This is a hamster. Grapple 3 is annoying. I also get this. Hopefully it's a key. May ignore inputs on locks. Discard that one for sure. I'm realizing I had power walk. So let me see if I have to redo any of that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I spent. And if with power walk, that's 2, 4, 6. Unless I keep my original positioning. So I'm just gonna say I did my original positioning because, yeah, power walk not being optional is a little bit frustrating to keep track of. My next one is going to be a move, and with power walk, go here. 4, 6. So 2, 4 to put my awareness here. My last action is going to be to draw 2 number cards. I could gain power from the supply. Stunning who is going to be good? Probably the ghost. Stunning the ghost would be useful if I can resolve that, but I think I'm rather just gain power here. Assuming that it even matters. Yeah, I think I can only stun with this. There's no way for me to get to blue in the position I'm in. So we go network turn, purple, increase network level by 1. Actually, no. Network turn, I'm gonna go purple, boot this IP, reduce my network level by 1. I'm also on purple too, so I get to stun. So I'm going to stun the ghost because it's the most threatening. Then purple again. I can go up. Then purple again from there. Yeah, let's go up. Increase my network level, my signal strength. Then down. Then blank, which reduces threat by 1. Then degrade the Burncycle. 5, which is 1. Firewall goes. Firewall has 5 blue dice, 1 red, and 2 yellow. And so naturally, my first action is going to be to draw 2 network cards. Hope to reduce some threat. That looks like a good one to reduce threat on. I'm going to use my second action to move with the +2 and all of my dice. You know who I should stun actually? I'm gonna stun this one. Because, well, no, I think I was right. Okay, so if I stun this one, yeah, I have to commit to it anyway. So I move in. Yeah, I was being dumb. If I stun this one, he has no awareness, so I can just walk in without being seen. So I'm going to do that. I'm cheating and retroactively doing that. It has nothing to do with my rules or cards drawn. It's just because him being stunned means that he can't see the command module, and him not being able to see the command module is really important for winning the game. So move in. Don't need these for sure. The rest of these can go away. Oh, and there's a guaranteed chance that I didn't need this, and I also got this. Battery pack, die 1. There's no surveillance in this room. Then, move into my second action. I'm going to draw another network card, and then draw 2 more network cards after that. Reduce that by 2, reduce that by 2. I actually don't see... Do I need to use a general action to do this? I take a general action to place the terminal drill. So I'm going to use my last action to place the drill here and draw a network card. This one seems pretty bad, but this is also not going to matter. Network green is... I really don't have a choice. I have to hit this, right? So hit this. Gain a power, reduce threat by 1, increase signal by 1. Go back to the beginning. Then purple, reduce threat by 1. Then purple, reduce threat by 2. Then green. This is a green one, so I won't be able to hit it. So here, reduce threat by 1. Completes Firewall's turn. degrade the Burncycle, choose, and choose that one. And we go to the CEO's turn. This is stunned. This is investigated here. Oh, this triggers, right? After the corporation's turn, the following when the objective is complete. Okay, so the objective is complete when I place the drill. So +2 to both. This is fine. This needs to spend power down. Go down to 4 to get another red die. But here it's fine. Okay, I am back. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume for now that ghosts count the closeness of their target through walls because of their shift ability. It doesn't say that, but it just makes the most sense. So here is the closest spot. 1, 2, 3, because moving towards the space. And that's it for this patrol. This actually patrols and goes here. And they are all done. This can't see anything because both of the bots are in the hiding spots. And we move back into... we move to the corporation's network turn. 1, 2, 3. It's the only ping in play. It can't transfer out, so that ends that. And there goes up by 2. Gyro goes. This objective marker becomes a destroyed wall chip. And my current objective is have the command module enter the executive office, collect the cash inside, and then enter the stairwell. The stairwell being here. So breaking a hole in this wall seems like a good idea. And then I would win the game afterwards. So I'm going to... I have 10 dice here. I don't have to spend any of those. 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to spend 10 blue dice on destroying this wall with a +2. Oh, that's a lot of blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Destroys the wall, becomes detected, doesn't increase threat because I was already detected. My second action is going to be to move, again with a +2. I get a reroll here, should be on this blank. Does nothing. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12, 13. I became detected as soon as I walked into that room. I collected the cash. I get whatever it is. Kung Fu Noer again. Can I just do 10 instead of 11 fully? So that this should be gone. This goes here. That way I can just use my remaining AP. I'll actually go here. And my last action is going to be draw 2 network cards. Skip ping activation this round is not very useful, but I dig it. Purple, purple, increase, decrease max power, and green. And then degrade. 4 is 4. Firewall goes. And simply, I have to spend power here. So, I don't know, spend 4 power on another elite. Then, 4, 2, and 2. This will just be for movement. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I needed. That is game. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.